Hi, this is Siddhant Rishi Prabhakar. Today's message is a very important learning that I've come across in my personal experiences, and I feel it will help you too. Has there ever been a time where you've been in a conflict or an argument with someone and you've said a few things that you regret later on? Have you ever taken decisions very spontaneously and later on in the future regretted what you've done? Well, I have. I've had really bad fights with my family and friends, and I regretted the things that I've said. And to undo this is the most strenuous task. Now, what you should do is whenever you're in a conversation where you are personally a part of it, you should alienate yourself from the conversation itself and go into a third person persona. What I mean by this is that in a conflict, get yourself out of the conversation and look at the conversation from a third person's perspective. Look at what you're saying from a third person's perspective and look at what the other person is saying from a third person's perspective. This allows you to look at and understand what the other person is trying to tell you, and you're able to get into his or her shoes and completely understand where they're coming from, what they're trying to say, and why they're saying this. As humans, we tend to go towards our opinions. We tend to believe that our opinion is the best, but that is not true. We should also learn how to acknowledge the other person and their opinion. And the best way to do this is by hearing the other person out. Most of us have developed a sense wherein we do hear out the other person. But at points where you're in an argument with that person, your ego comes up and you sort of forget that you should listen to the other person as well. So now, every time you get into a conflict with someone, or every time you're in an argument, or any time you have to take a decision right away, I would urge you not to take that decision or not to say anything. Just get out of the conversation and come back later. You must have heard your parents and grandparents say that you must never react, you must always act. This is very important. And the first step to acting rather than reacting is to see both sides of the coin, and this is possible when you get into a third person persona. Thanks. Bye.